through social media in general. We've seen draft pick after draft pick after draft pick of young black male hit the lotto, got drafted to an NFL team, and he had a white girl next to him. And people, not even people, black women are losing their minds. So are these guys sellouts?
Oh, nope, it's not that.
Or is this something deeper that we're not looking at in society, especially as the black community? Because I always say, hey, these women are trained to find these guys. They're like fucking bloodhounds. Like they know how to sniff out an NFL prospect, an NBA prospect, an MLMB prospect, and get them early to where our women is, y'all don't give a fuck until Becky found them. Now all of a sudden, they care about the strong nuclear family. Now all of a sudden, they care about the strong nuclear family. Now all of a sudden, they care about the black dollar staying in the black community. But when guys like me, Kevin Samuels, and Kali, and you know what I'm saying, all type of guys that has these platforms are talking about these talking points, and we're getting met with, well, you just hate women, you hate black women, and we don't need black men, and we strong and independent. All that shit out the window come draft day when he's with Becky. We don't need black men, and we strong and independent. All that shit out the window come draft day when he's with Becky.
Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy Love from Love, Life, and the Game, and y'all know what time it is. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video basically about the NFL, or not so much the NFL, but the draft was last week, and there is a certain demographic of women who were upset that a lot of black NFL players now going into the league, these kids coming out of college, showed up on draft day with their non-black women. Guess who's mad? So we're going to get into that. But the first video, first, let me say this. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the family. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and watch the video to the end. And without further ado, I am going to show you guys a tweet that I came across. The sisterhood is not happy at all about seeing their men at the NFL draft with white women. Imagine that. So let me show you guys this tweet. So from someone, I guess she goes by Miss Jazzy Bell. It says, "Not even gonna lie, seeing all black athletes with white girlfriends at every draft makes my blood boil. It's borderline shameful." She said this is borderline shameful. Okay. Well, let's break this down. Now, y'all remember, these are the same black women who said we're trash, we ain't shit, they're strong and independent and they don't need us. But apparently all of that goes out the window on draft night when the black men they say they don't want sign their name on the dotted line for that NFL contract. See, all that BS goes out the window. All that I'm strong and independent, I don't need a man, that goes right out the window when they see this man at draft night with his white girlfriend. Y'all didn't care about keeping the money in the family before, but now all of a sudden you all up in your feelings because you see a black man that's about to get paid and he's with a white woman. That's what's shameful. Y'all, this is a prime example of why black men are, and not just black men, but just men in general. But we're going to stick to the topic of black men. This is why they are dating outside their race. This is why they are leaving the country, to find, suitable mates. Because we are sick and tired of dealing with women who do not respect us, who keep saying we're trash, who saying we ain't shit, who claim that they don't need us, who are going above and beyond and bending over backwards to prove that they don't need us. These women want nothing to do with your struggle. All they want to do is wait at the finish line, Once you've done all the hard work, they don't want to help you through any of that. They don't want to support you through any of that, but yet they feel like they should be, they're entitled to be the prime beneficiaries of your success. Success that you did on your own, that you made without them, without their help, without their support. That is an extremely selfish and shallow mentality. And this tweet right here, it is a prime example as to why black men are they're just checking out. No man wants to be with a woman who equates his entire self-worth and value to a dollar sign.
Yeah, the women love that. Women love that. I know my value. What is that value in general? That's a great topic.
I'm the prize. I'm the prize. Well, let me ask you a question, Ocho. When they tell you I'm the prize,
talk to me.
Well, who the collector? Who won the prize?
Come on,
keep
preacher.
telling me you the prize, but guess what? Right there,
Right.
I see you still sitting on the shelf.
All these women are hollering out what they need in a man, and the only way they're going to be with a man is if they have everything on their bucket list. A lot of women's bucket lists are literally absolutely fucking ridiculous, and it's a fantasy. A lot of women say, oh, I don't want to be with a man unless he makes a certain amount this in a year. I can't be with a man if it's not my way. I can't be with a man if he doesn't whatever the case may be. Did you ever think for 1 second, looking over your life and your current situation, are you making anywhere near what you want your partner to make? These women are out here saying, I need a man that's going to make $300,000 a year, $400,000 a year. What are you bringing to the table? Because it sounds like you want somebody that make enough money that you can live off of, instead of you putting in the own work and appreciating a man that already has a 9-to-5 and is doing his best to make sure that you eat. Instead of putting a price on a man, you need to put priorities and responsibilities on a man. And if you see them taking care of that priorities and responsibility, that's a fucking man. Not how much money is in. Instead of putting a price on a man, you need to put priorities and responsibilities on a man. And if you see them taking care of that priorities and responsibility, that's a fucking man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Women don't open up. They don't ever talk about their L's. Everything can't be a win. Every statement is a power statement, right? So even if it's something we all know is a loss, you have to somehow salvage the situation by making a power statement. And for this single by choice, I've always said it's mostly out of fear. It's just out of fear. It's a power statement being made to keep women in control, to make it seem as though they wanted it this way.
This is a Jedi mind trick. Do not be alarmed.
That is completely against human nature.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Feminism has done so much damage to women, especially our black women, a lot of our black women, not all of them, but far too many of them. And, the whole purpose of why I started my podcast is to bring us back to love. I know a lot of you think that I'm harsh on black women, or even women here in the West in general. But the thing is, there is a such thing called tough love. And you guys, a lot of you have been coddled pretty much all your lives. You've never heard this kind of stuff. And so it triggers you. You're used to going through life doing whatever you want to do, saying whatever you want to say, and not being held accountable for it. And now that you're being held accountable, you have a problem. You think you're being attacked. You think that we're being misogynistic, content creators like myself. And that's not the case. And then when women come out and say the same things that we're saying, you want to attack them and accuse them of being pick-me's. A lot of you have to grow up. The truth is not always going to come in a package that makes you feel good. And so in those type of situations, you have one or two options. You can either accept it, take a look in the mirror and do better, or you can reject it and continue going down the destructive path that you're already on. And I promise you, going down that path, the only thing that you're going to get is the same outcome that so many other 40 and 50-year-old lonely, single, angry women get. It's just a fact. We got to get back to love, y'all. And sometimes that starts with digesting those uncomfortable truths. That's all I got for today's show. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Leave a comment in the comment section. Check out the merch in the description if you want a shirt like this. and I will see you guys on the next one.